Welcome to this remote learning orientation. Student Handbook. The 2020-21 Student Handbook has been downloaded onto all student Chromebooks and may be found in the student portal. Please sign the student acknowledgement and pledge forms. Turn in your signed form when done. Expectations for remote learning. The following procedures for remote learning will consist of synchronous learning. Remote students will learn at the same time as students who are in person. Students on remote learning will be required to follow their schedule and remote in to each class throughout the day for attendance purposes, each period, and to learn. Participate in presentations and complete assigned work to be submitted electronically. Bell schedule. 40-minute class period of synchronous instruction and learning will take place. Students who are in person and students who are home learning remotely at the same time. Remote from home students are to log in at the start of each class designated in red. Instruction may be recorded for playback for those who are remote. From 1 o'clock to 1:30, staff will have a duty-free lunch period. Grab-and-go options for students will be provided at this time. All students will be dismissed at 1 p.m. From 1:30 to 3:20, there will be remote learning office hours to assist students in need of help. Students may receive tutoring from their teachers and additional academic support. Professional development sessions and meetings for faculty will happen from time to time from 2:40 until 3:20. Expectations for remote learning. All high school teachers for grades 9 through 12 will post lessons and assignments Monday through Friday using Google Classroom. Students are expected to log in via Google Meet to each class for attendance and participation. Teachers may live stream or record their instruction while teaching their in-person students on remote learning. Remote office hours are daily from 1:30 to 3:20 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 1:30 to 2:40 on Friday. Any email sent after office hours will be answered the following school day. Families opting for remote learning must commit for the 9-week quarter. Families may not opt back and forth, day to day or week by week, between in-person and remote learning. The deadline for remote learning registration was Friday, July 31st, 2020. Remote learning only option for quarter one is from August 21st through October 23rd. Families must communicate whether they plan to return to in-person instruction or continue remotely for quarter two by October 19th. Students opting for remote learning will be expected to complete all assigned work and grades will be counted. Teachers plan to return to regular grading practices. In the event there is a resurgence of the virus and there is a school closure requiring us to adopt remote learning with no in-person instruction, the following guidelines for workloads will be implemented. Synchronous learning. Students will have the ability to learn in real time by accessing the Google Meet each period for live instruction by the teacher. Asynchronous learning. Students may learn material at different times and locations by viewing the recorded lesson. Instruction and learning may not happen at the same time. This will be required to meet the needs of our students and families with extenuating circumstances. Grading and assessment. The Illinois State Board of Education encourages districts to return to regular grading practices. Grading practices prior to last year's school closure will resume in 2020-21 and continue in the event there is a resurgence of the virus resulting in another school closure. Grades will be recorded and will impact students' cumulative grade, positively or negatively, depending on the grade. The Roxana High School grades and grading practices as outlined in the 2020-21 RHS Student Handbook will be applied and implemented for remote learning. See grades and grading on page 18 of the handbook. Plagiarism and other forms of academic dishonesty in person and or during remote learning are strictly prohibited and may result in a failing grade for the assignment, test, and or loss of credit for the course. Chromebook overview. This video explains the ports on your Chromebook and how to charge it.
Let's take a look at our Chromebook. On the left side, you have a USB-C port, USB 3.0 port, and a standard 3.5mm headphone jack. On the right side, you have another USB-C port and another USB 3.0 port. Having two USB-C ports grants you the ability to charge from either side.
Powering up your Chromebook. How to power on your Chromebook and how to troubleshoot it if it doesn't power on immediately.
To power on your Chromebook, open the lid. If it does not power on automatically, press the power button on the top right of the keyboard. Sometimes, Chromebooks get stuck in power save mode and won't power on with a simple press of a power button. If this should happen, follow these steps. Charge your Chromebook by plugging the charging adapter into the wall, and then into one of the USB-C ports on your Chromebook. Step 2. Hold down the refresh key on the Chromebook keyboard. Step 3. While holding down the refresh key, press the power button. Your Chromebook should power up. If you're still having trouble powering on your Chromebook, visit roxanaschools.org and submit a help desk ticket using the link under the student menu on the top of the page. Roxana IT staff will get back to you for help.
Setting up Wi-Fi and logging in. Let's get connected. Watch this video to learn how to connect to Wi-Fi and log in to your Chromebook.
The first step in using your Chromebook will be getting connected to the internet. First, click the clock in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Then click on the network drop-down and select your wireless network name from the list. Finally, enter the password for your network and click Connect. When at school, your Chromebook will connect to the Roxana School Wi-Fi automatically. Now that you're connected, logging in is simple. Your login is your first name, a period, then your last name. The rest of your email address will be filled out automatically for you. Your password is made up of your initials twice, in all caps, then your 2-digit birth month and 2-digit birthday. In our example, Homer Simpson's login would be Homer, period, Simpson, and his password would be in all caps HSHS0512, since his birthday is May 12th. If you are a new student, you may get prompted asking you to accept your new account. Scroll down and click the blue Accept button.
Student Portal. The Student Portal gives you access to most, if not all, the sites we use at Roxana High School.
When I need to find a website for class, my first stop is the Student Portal. If I'm already in Chrome, to get to the Student Portal, I'll click the Home button in the top left of my screen. The Student Portal has links for most of the sites I need to access for school, including Google Classroom, Skyward, and Clever. If I need help, I can submit a help desk ticket using the link at the top of the page, and a member of the IT staff will contact me. The How Do I section is where I find tutorials and videos on how to work in Google Classroom, get logged into Clever and iReady, and other useful information.
Thank you for attending this remote orientation, and do not hesitate to contact us if you need further assistance. Thank you.